Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Ashley here from Mint Fox Stationery, and I am here to show you my setup of my Traveler's Notebook for 2018. This particular Traveler's Notebook is the wide format Traveler's Notebook. It is also the thicker version. So you can see the spine on it is quite thick. So I bought this off of Etsy from Hunky Dory, and I'll leave a link to her Etsy shop. I am not sponsored or affiliated by her or anything at all. I just bought this from her and I absolutely love it. So yeah, her link to her Etsy shop is below. So it is made of fabric, and I chose my own fabric. So I chose this fabric from the outside, and the fabric on the inside you will see as well. I chose that. I just love this floral against this navy blue. It does together by a button because this is the clutchy dory, it's called. Basically it looks like a clutch, and that's how this particular style of Traveler's Notebook does up, as opposed to the classic band over the whole thing. The band comes out the spine, and it just goes around this little, well, not really little, it's big. It goes around this big button here, and that's how it closes. So it's very thick. It's the wide, wide as in thickness, wide, and it's also wide as in the Kahir version. So this fits the Kahir notebooks that you can buy from Moleskine, that you can get at like Staples or any writing shops, or any other little notebooks that are like that size, the Kahir size. They will fit in this. And I actually have an extra thing to show you at the end that I was happy fit into this as well. So without further ado, I'm going to open it up now. I've got this cute little moon charm on the side that I just clipped into the elastic there, and you can see she's pretty chunky. I've got a couple little bookmarks here, but yeah, it's pretty full. I have 5 full-size notebooks in it and 1 mini notebook, which is down in there, which I'll get to in a minute. So let's open it up and see what's in it. So this is the print I chose for the inside, and I think it's just a really nice contrast to the outside. So again, the way this is set up, I chose this. I chose to have the double pockets, and it's got double pockets at the back as well, which I have nothing in because I just started using this. I just had this set up. I bought this in the late fall, and I've just been working my way, getting it the way I want to be able to use it in the new year. So I don't have anything here yet. So in the front, I just have a few little extra journaling cards that I might want to use. I do some art journaling in here. Just these cute little cards. These all came out of the same pack. They're Project Life cards. I can't remember the name of the set, and I've just got this kind of attached there. So my first insert is a clear insert. Now it's short because this was actually out of my old Midori, which I'm now just using to hold old journals. So it's a bit shorter, but it actually kind of works. So this is out of that. So it just holds like a big card, and it's got a separate little pocket up here. So I just had this cute little quote that I liked. Then at the back, it's got this cute little, I actually made this, it's like I cut a hole in this little card, and then, because this is actually the back of this, so I like cut a window so that you could see it. So I thought that looked cute. Then I've just got another little journal card here. This is a little affirmation card that I made, and I just think it looks cute in there as a little reminder. So this is my first notebook, and I called it the Daily. So the way I've set up all these notebooks is I basically treat this like a bullet journal. Although emphasis on the journal part, not so much the planning. So there aren't any calendar spreads or planning things in here. All of that goes in my A5 planner. This is mainly just for journaling, keeping my ideas, things like that. So this one I've called the Daily, and I just use it for anything that I would put in a bullet journal that's like day-to-day stuff. So to give you an idea here, I've got like daily cleaning tasks. I've got a couple little things I've just popped in here. This is my zone cleaning setup, my morning and evening stuff, my weekly schedules, and then it goes into like my actual zone cleaning setup stuff. Anytime I need more room, I just like paste a card in there. Stuff like that. I've got like trackers in here. Some of it's kind of personal, so I don't want to show all of it, but so you see here I've got like daily trackers, weekly savings plan. I'm following this weekly savings plan. I've got my pen attached to the outside here via clip. So I made this clip, and it's just off of a regular like bulldog style clip. And then this is just stretchy elastic fabric. And I literally just glued it on there. And I made sure that it was to the size of the pen I want to use. So you can see back here, like I've got a watercolor brush. So this one's obviously much thicker. So I just made sure that it would fit the pen that I wanted. And then I just glued it in place. And so now to keep multiple pens at the ready, I just glue them to the back. And just put them down like that. And then your pen goes just like that. And so these actual notebooks are just the moleskin Cahir size notebooks, and I just decorated them with scrapbook paper. So next is the other half of that little insert, and again it's just some little cards, my own little affirmation card that I made, and just things that I thought looked pretty. This is a cute little quote. I don't even know where this came from, but I liked it, and so I stuck it on here with paper. And then this cute little one, I just thought this was really cute because it's got 2 different constellations, and it just reminds me of my 2 kids. It's not the actual constellations, that's their zodiac signs, but the idea is there. So I thought that was cute, so I put that in there. Next is this cute little pocket planner. I got this from AstroCal. I'll leave a link to their website too if you're interested. It's just a lunar pocket planner. I really like astronomy and astrology, and this tells you like all kinds of stuff, like what is going on. It tells you like supermoons, lunar phases. It even tells you like the moon's path, supermoons. Like, it's just really, really interesting. It teaches you about like eclipses and where the eclipses are, and I just love learning about how our solar system works, basically. So it's just this little pocket planner, and it just basically shows you where all the like new moons are. I mean, sorry, it shows you where all the new moons and full moons are, and like the phase that the moon is in. And then it's got this really cute, like, it tells you what planets are visible that you can see in the sky. Yeah, it's just really cute. And what I think is adorable, if you look at the image, it's the same image. So it's like these 2 little trees, and then if you flip through it, it shows the trees like going through the seasons of the year. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Whoop, that's the end. I just thought that's so cute. It just it's like the same image, and it just shows how it changes through the seasons of the year. So I thought that was adorable. Oh, there's their website right there, I guess. There you go. astrocal.co.uk. They just use it if I want to know like when is the next full moon, or what's going on with the moon or whatnot. I like to look at this. You can get more elaborate. You can get like entire diaries that tell you like all sorts of stuff going on, but I just thought I'd just keep it nice and simple. I just like this little lunar pocket planner. I think it's really cute and sweet, so I just have it in there. Next, in my kind of bullet journal type setup is lists. So it's literally just what you would expect. I have ideas for easy toddler activities and books I want to read and stuff like that. Then I've got my next insert. Again, this came out of my old traveler's notebook, and I've just got just bits and pieces in here, really. I've got some little stickers that I made, some like page flags. I've got this adorable set of washi that I bought at Michael's from Jane Davenport, I believe. And then on the back, I've just got cards that are like discount code cards from Etsy stores that I purchased from. Next is my collections, and it's just where I keep, well, collections of stuff, basically. It's just where I keep collections of stuff. I don't have very much in here. Things that are a little more elaborate than lists, or things that I want to more permanently hold on to. So I've got another clip here with a mechanical pencil. Then this is the other half of that zip insert. It's got a pen loop here, but I don't use it now because if I put a pen here, it makes it too thick to close. That's why I made these little clips for so the pens can be on the outside of the notebooks. See, whereas here the pen would be it would be here, and then it would make it too thick to close. And so inside this, I've just got little die cuts just to use in like art journaling, little stars. These came from an Etsy seller. They were like in the packaging of what I bought, so I kept them because they're really pretty. And yeah, just stuff like that. Cute little things that I want to use. And then the last notebook is just notes. It's just if I want to go a little more elaborate into anything I'm taking notes on. I also like to take notes on anything that I'm reading. There's like quotes I like, good ideas that I like to take them all down in the notes. Got this little watercolor brush, which brings me to this, my most exciting discovery. This is the a sketchbook by Artist Loft. I got it at Michael's. If you follow my personal Instagram, I'll put a link to it in the description below. I shared a picture of this, and it's much wider. You can see it's much wider than the Kahir size, but it fits like just barely. You can see it barely closes, but it fits in this notebook. And this paper is so awesome. Like, it's thick, and it's white, and it's crisp, and watercolor and pen seems to not go through it so much. So I use it for my art journaling. Now, I've only done one. I did a little supermoon, the wolf supermoon. I just did a little free flow journaling and some quick little watercolor sketching. But you can see on the back, of course the paper crinkled because I used a lot of watercolor. But nothing went through really. Like, there's a little tiny bit of ghosting from the pen, but basically nothing else. So I'm really excited to start using this as my art journal throughout the year. Yeah, so that is my traveler's notebook setup. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope that gave you some ideas if you are wondering how to set up yours. That's how I've set up mine. Again, this is the wide format widthways, because otherwise there's no way like all these notebooks would be able to fit in there. I'd have to get inserts that were smaller, but I like the idea of being able to put like these entire notebooks in there, and that way I don't have to change them out as often, because I kind of just want this to stay the way it is for me to be able to use it. I don't really want to have to replace notebooks in it that often, because the way I have it set up, I kind of want it to be kind of like my permanent journaling, keeping my ideas kind of in one spot type setup. So I hope you've enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye!